There's a lot of types of transactions that you can do, right? You can do tuck-ins, new business model. I'm probably not saying all the buzzwords here, but you can do a full-on business transformation, or you can do tuck-ins. A couple of things as we go through. The first question I think you need to ask yourself and the team, what you got to ask is, why are you acquiring this company? And a lot of times the answers are varied, right? So sometimes it's primarily the technology. A lot of the times it's the technology and the people. And then and sometimes, when it's a pretty large transaction, you're actually have a company with a lot of revenue that you bought. So you're bringing the supply chain, all the IT, etc. So, you can really define an integration methodology based on the specific need from the specific company needs, right? So for example, if a company that you acquired is extremely fast in terms of execution, you don't want to necessarily impact that, but it could be a company that's really small, and you don't want to impact that fast rate of execution by, I'll be honest, bringing it into a very large company that's very, is already focused and moving in a certain direction. You could land up impacting it. So we have a phased approach. We do a lot of tech and talent acquisitions, so small ones that need to be integrated right away, right? But we also do fairly large ones where you take a look at the value drivers of the deal, and you take a look at the company, and then you decide at what pace you're going to integrate the transaction, and then you define specifically whether the people normally get integrated very early, but the other systems, for example, the supply chains and the procurements and the ITs, you could probably push out, primarily because, let's say let's go with my example of a company that's executing fast. You don't really want to impact them. Integrations are distracting whether you like it or not. I mean, a lot of people say, I used to have the mindset of rip the Band-Aid. You go in, you get it done, and you move out. But that one size fits all doesn't work. So now it's more of let's do it based on a few different things. What is it that we're trying to achieve? What is it that the company, if you listen to them, how would they like to go about it? And is it okay if we do a phased approach and also by function, taking a look at it and parsing it out so that we're integrating in the right fashion and starting to achieve the value pretty quickly.